Interest on night 2 of the Australian Open. Entering a record 19th consecutive home slam was Leighton Hewitt, who found himself in a first-round tie against Zhang Zi of China. After shaking off a nervous start, the former world number one snatched the first set 6-3 before Zhang levelled with a dominant second. At times, it looked like we could be set for a classic Hewitt five-setter, but the Aussie finally got the job done on his 5th match point on the Zhang serve to book a second-round matchup against Germany's Benjamin Becker.
Set a match, Hewitt. 3 sets to 1, 6-3, 1-6, 6 love, 6-4.
A perennial favourite on the men's tour is Gael Monfils, who started his campaign against fellow Frenchman Lucas Pouille. But there was no time for showmanship when he found himself on the brink of elimination, down 2 sets to love. Monfils set himself to work, arresting the momentum from Pouille and clawing his way back to level the match at 2-all before going on to complete a Houdini-esque escape from first-round elimination.
3 sets to 2. 6-7, 3-6, 6-4, 6-1, 6-4.
Margaret Court Arena played host to the women's world number one, Serena Williams, who had never previously heard of her first-round opponent, Alison van Uytvanck. The 20-year-old Belgian barely offered a whimper in the first set, which she lost to love. And despite getting her name on the scoreboard in the second, was no match for the might of Williams, who remains on track for a 6th Australian Open crown.
Game, second match, Williams. 6-love, 6-4.
Watching on was older sister Venus Williams, who earlier played her first-round match against Maria Teresa Toro Flor, and the 18th-seeded Williams wound back the clock with the sort of tennis that's worthy of her 7-time Grand Slam champion status. She crushed the Spaniard with her powerful ground strokes and 6 aces, easily propelling herself to the second round in Melbourne for the 13th time from 17 attempts. Sam Querrey's and Vasek Pospisil's match, originally scheduled for an outside court, was shifted to the air-conditioned comfort of the indoors, and it proved a sensible move as the American and Canadian went the distance. While Pospisil clinched the first set, Querrey hit back in the second and third and threatened to steal the match in 4. But the Canadian found another gear as fatigue started to set in the 5th, winning his way through to the second round.